Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am excited for this one because you guys had been asking for this and I was just having trouble finding a decent video. But this one is from Jeb Brooks, and it is Eurostar train business premiere from Paris to London. So the train, this is the one that goes underground, under the water, the Chunnel train. So I'm super excited to check this one out. I will link it, of course, in the description, as always, along with links to Patreon, how you can support the channel here through YouTube, through various ways, along with Buy Me a Coffee links, all that stuff in the description. So let's just do it.
For centuries, people have dreamed of connecting mainland Europe to Great Britain. The dream became a reality with the Channel Tunnel in 1994. Watch this video to see what it's like to travel in the lap of luxury from Paris to London through the Chunnel on board Eurostar.
Hello, jet setters and rail fans. I'm Jeb Brooks from greenergrass.com. I'm about to get on the Eurostar. This train will take me from here in Paris up to London. I hope you'll join me.
Do any of you guys already follow Jeb Brooks? It looks like he's got over 1 million subscribers. Is that right? Yeah. So some of you probably do, especially some of you guys that like trains a lot, you aficionados.
This is the fastest train I've ever traveled on. Well, technically, Suzanne and I did take the maglev train to the Shanghai airport, so that was faster. This is the fastest intercity train, and certainly the fastest train I've ever transferred from one country to another on, because this is the first time I've ever done that too. This is unspeakably exciting.
Today, our trip will take just over
You
2.25 hours to
aficionado.
212 miles. We'll reach speeds as high as 186 miles per hour.
Wow.
The train leaves from Gare du Nord, located in the northern part of Paris.
Oh, that's beautiful.
When I arrived,
beautiful
things were bustling.
station. So we're starting in Paris and then ending in London, right?
Followed the Eurostar signs to head upstairs because I needed to clear immigration, customs, and security. We were leaving the country after all. Of course, everyone has to go through those formalities. However, on board Eurostar, it's possible to tailor your experience. You can book into one of 3 different classes of service. You can get a standard seat, which includes access to the onboard cafe where you can purchase food or drinks. Standard Premier includes a light meal served at your seat. And Business Premier, well, that's the ultimate offering on board, and it's what I'd booked on this trip.
Have any of you, I bet a lot of you have, but let me know in the comments if any of you have taken this train. Let me know how you traveled, and if you got a meal on it, and if the meal was decent, or it was like, I think it's hidden a bit. It's been so long since I got a meal while traveling on like train or anything, or not train, but like flying or anything like that. And even back when they did it pretty regularly, I don't ever remember it being like great. And now you're lucky to get like a soda and peanuts or a cookie.
And the luxury in this class of service begins at the station in the Business Premier Lounge. The space here is spectacular. There were plenty of places to get comfortable before the journey.
Fancy.
A buffet was available with lots of fresh options.
That's nice.
There was even a smoothie bar.
I like smoothies.
But I was ready for some coffee.
Coffee's good.
Next few minutes, I simply watched the comings and goings.
Mm.
You know, this is almost as nice as Amtrak's Metropolitan Lounge in New York.
Soon, an announcement was made and it was time to head downstairs to begin the boarding process.
I wonder if he's being, I think he's being serious, but like, and I haven't been to New York, especially not the train station there, although I know there is a big one. But most places, if you think of Amtrak, not great quality, not great. Although I've seen videos and it's not awful for like people who are going. I think they have it go from like California. You can go up through Canada I believe, back down through New York. They don't look terrible, but like, I don't know, Amtrak, I don't know. There's much nicer ones out there. This one
My
looks
car
like
was
a
located
nicer
at the
one.
very front of the train, which involved a fairly long walk. I certainly didn't mind stretching my legs, though. Once on board, I found a spot for my suitcase and quickly realized there would be only 3 other people in my car.
Oh,
The
wow.
seating is available in a
That's
variety
nice.
of formats, and it's possible to reserve a seat with business class tickets. You could book a seat by itself, 2 facing each other, or even one of these with 4 seats. But again, because of the light load in our car, I had my pick.
So when I was a kid, we used to take it was a CSX train that we would take from Huntington, West Virginia, where I'm from, and you would go up to the New River Gorge in West Virginia. My grandma took me and my cousin on this. I can remember at least twice doing it. And typically this was the way the seating was set up for us. I don't remember if there was a table or not, but I remember that they were facing each other. And I remember it fondly. I really enjoyed it. Everything going, down to the restrooms to the like cafe train. I just thought it was super cool.
I settled in, and we pulled out of the station.
Right on time.
We made
Oh,
our way
that's
out of
nice.
Paris, passing through its suburbs while I got to work. In addition to lounge access and upgraded meals, Business Premier passengers also have a dedicated fast-track security lane, and that was well worth it. When I passed through, the line was extremely long. Tickets in Business Premier are also completely flexible. When I arrived into the lounge early, I was immediately offered a seat on an earlier train. I passed, of course.
That's nice.
Free Wi-Fi was available, and even though it was fairly slow and somewhat unreliable, I was able to access the menus for today's trip. Because we left after 10.
I was wondering if they have Wi-Fi because he was talking about getting some work done on his computer. Not that you always have to be on Wi-Fi to do that, but I think that's good to know that they have it. May not be super reliable, but you have it when it's available.
15, lunch was available, although the options presented didn't exactly match these menus.
Oh.
We won't make any stops until we reach London, and with as many as 13 trains per day, it's easy to make this fit pretty much any schedule.
Wow.
As I watched the French countryside pass by, a member of the crew offered a glass of champagne, and who was I to turn him down?
Heck yeah. I love champagne.
This really was a beautiful day to travel through France.
That'd be nice. That'd be so relaxing.
Soon enough, the attendant returned with 4 options for lunch. I asked him what he'd have, and without hesitation, he recommended the warm chicken option. I'm glad
Looks
he did.
good.
It was very good.
Bread looks great.
On the side, there were some artichokes, and for dessert, mirabelles.
Ooh.
Many people choose to fly between
That
these two cities, and
That looks way nicer than any traveling meal I've ever had.
instead of traveling on Eurostar. The views of the White Cliffs of Dover might make it worthwhile, but in terms of time savings, flying really only makes sense if you're connecting to or from another city. And even in business class, you won't be eating as well as you will in Business Premier on the train.
Look at that.
And back
That
on the
looks
ground,
good too.
I was enjoying lunch with a side of scenery.
It's nice. And you have it practically to yourself. I like that. There's nothing worse than getting on a train or something. Or not a train. an airplane and it's just packed and you don't even have like room to put your elbows down, especially as a female. Like men tend to kind of spread out and they're already much bigger usually. So it's just like you just feel like you're just squished. It's awful.
Shortly after a brief announcement that we'd be entering the Chunnel was made, the sunny skies over France disappeared, and we began our 35-minute journey under the English Channel.
That's cool.
We whipped through at more than 100 miles per hour for more than 30 miles, 250 feet below the seabed. And what do you do in a tunnel?
So cool.
You check out the bathroom. It was huge, really spacious, very clean, and had everything you might need in a bathroom.
Yeah.
But I quickly made my way back to my seat. The absolute miracle of this feat of engineering, a tunnel underneath the ocean, was not lost on me, even though this was just another in a long line of trains that make this journey every single day. Welcome to the United Kingdom, where we'll give Eurostar a JebScore, the first train to get one. We'll consider the lounge, the seat, the food, the in-trip entertainment, and the service. First, the lounge was incredible. It's beautiful and comfortable, tough to ask for more. 5 stars here. The seat was fairly typical, and I lucked out having my choice of configurations. 4 stars here. The entertainment was limited to the Wi-Fi. At least it was free, and it even worked inside the Chunnel.
I feel like anytime you're traveling, even if you're going by train, or I keep doing that, even if you're going by plane, you know, I don't know about you guys. I did it before I even had a kid. Cause like once you have a kid and you're traveling, like you want to keep them busy. So it's like, but like I said, even before that, like I go through on my phone, I'll go to my Netflix or Hulu or whatever. And you download the shows that you want to watch. So you don't have to be reliant on the Wi-Fi. But that's just me. I don't know.
But it was
Bring
slow.
a book.
3 stars here.
Bring a book.
The food was fantastic. Much better than what most airlines would offer on a similar length route. 5 stars. And the service,
okay.
Wow. The crew were so good, friendly and accommodating. I also noticed they did a great job of adjusting their attention to each individual passenger in our coach. 5 stars all day long.
Nice.
So that leaves Eurostar from Paris to London with 22 out of 25 possible stars.
Pretty good.
And without much pomp or circumstance, we pulled into St. Pancras Station, where we walked into the city of London without ever even getting our feet wet. Can't wait to travel this way again.
We've covered that.
Between now and the next time, see you on the rail.
That was good. That was a really, really good video. Hopefully he allows me to use this. But I got the impression from it, he doesn't do a lot of trains, I think he said. This is actually from 4 years ago. It was posted on my birthday, October 8th. That was really good. I enjoyed that a lot. I liked how he did that, because you got to see like even a little bit of the train station, what he kind of told you what he had to do to get onto the train, and you got to see the kind of business premier class lounge, which looked really nice. Food looked great to me. Smoothies, coffee, sandwiches, yes, please. And then even the food on the train looked incredible. So yeah, you guys got to let me know if you have had the opportunity to ride this particular train, if you've been able to get the meals, what you thought about it, and how long. I don't think he mentioned. If he did, I missed it and I apologize, but I don't think he mentioned how long it took in total. So if you all know, let me know in the comments if you could. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hype, and yeah, thanks for watching me, guys. I enjoyed that. I hope you guys did as well.